course. Good evening, students and parents. Oh, that was a great light effect. Awesome, thank you. All right, so welcome to the 2020-2021 8th grade award ceremony. I have to say it's a pretty overwhelming evening for me. This is the first event that we have been able to do in here with both students and parents of the middle school. And I really want to thank all of you for coming out tonight. This has been quite a remarkable year. Our students I started the year talking about that we are taking our students on an exploration, and they had to be prepared to persevere through challenges and to go into the unknown. I even, when I gave my opening remarks at the beginning of the year, had a little Frozen thing with the Into the Unknown song going on. But the key was that our kids had to be prepared to do something that no one has ever done. Plan to go through an entire school year with a pandemic hanging above our head. Whether they were going through virtual learning or coming into our building every day, getting used to a brand new way of doing school, living in cohorts, becoming families with the students that they're peers with, not getting used to going around from class to class. Like many families, sometimes we got on each other's nerves. But we also learned a lot from one another. I got to see throughout the year as our students came together to build teams. It was a wonderful culmination last week when we had a field day. And I got to see these amazing teams of students who all came in a common theme, ready to celebrate their day and participate in fun and games. This end of the school year is all about celebration of this incredible accomplishment that your children have gone through. I want to give a round of applause to all of the kids that are here this evening. And a deep appreciation for the incredible work you as parents have done to support your children throughout this school year, whether it be through a changing hybrid schedule, supporting getting them to school through different rules. I have been amazed and overwhelmed by the support of the Portland community, and I want to give you my greatest thanks. So thank you to all the parents that are here this evening. Students, I'm done talking and speechifying to you. You're going to hear more of that on Friday at our promotion ceremony. I'll kind of just talk a little about the technicalities of this evening. Students, you're going to be, some awards will be announced. We'll ask for you to come up to the front. You'll be receiving your award. We're not doing handshakes this evening, the COVID is still something that is hanging over us, as you can see with all the masks around us this evening. But we will let you pause for a moment with the certificate in the front if there's a parent that wants to take a picture before we announce the next award. I ask that parents please hold their applause until the end of an award group. You can see the award groups listed here on your wonderful brochure. Thank you to Ms. Elam for putting that together. Again, a big thanks to our 8th grade and Unified Arts faculty for the incredible job that they have done throughout the year of instructing our students. They've worked tirelessly, days and nights, figuring out, balancing home life, work life, combining home and work life at points, inviting students into their kitchens and living rooms for different portions of the year. Our teachers have done a phenomenal job, and it's because of them that we are recognizing these wonderful students that we have here this evening. So thank you to the teachers. With that, we're going to get to our first awards. So if I could get Mr. Steckloff and Ms. McDougall to come up here. We are going to, our first award that we're giving out this evening is the Portland Middle School Academic Excellence Award. The 8th grade team each year honors the following students for academic excellence at Portland Middle School. These students have shown an exemplary work ethic, high integrity, and a continuous high level of academic success throughout both 7th and 8th grade. The first student is Emily Bernard. Logan Binnington. Jordan Harley. Kayla Johnson. Catalina Koji. Isabella Levesque. Nicholas Oliva. And Morgan Pineda. Congratulations to our fantastic students of academic excellence. You may be seated. The next group of students are our high achievement in 8th grade. The following students are recognized for their high achievement in 8th grade at Portland Middle. These students have excelled in all areas throughout the year. They have been highly successful on tests, projects, and all assignments while displaying incredible work ethic. These students have persevered through their 8th grade academic careers, all as 8th graders. The first student, Elizabeth Bustamante. Amelia Dietrichson. Megan Kasparowski. Raymond Lynn. And Gracie Roberts. Congratulations to our high achievement in 8th grade students. I'll now introduce to the stage Ms. Anne-Marie Zaretko to present our awards for the arts.
Thank you. Welcome, everybody. Our first awards for art in middle school are the Excellence in Art Award. This is awarded to those students who show outstanding effort. They're enthusiastic, they are eager to try something new, and are always willing to help others and add a positive message of success to the classroom. The Excellence of Art Award goes to Savannah Makita, Keely Christensen, Logan Bennington, Tyler Landy, and Isabella Levesque. Okay. Thank you, kids. Okay, our next group is the Emerging Artist Award. This award goes to those students who have worked hard to improve skills. They could comfortably pursue further study and easily bring a high level of visual literacy to all future endeavors or pursue a career in the visual arts if they so choose. They have strong natural abilities, understand visual concepts, and are very creative thinkers. The Emerging Artist Award goes to Emily Bernard, Abby Leone, Kevin Gabord, Gracie Roberts, and Kaylee Bars. Thanks, kids. Okay, our last award is the Portfolio Award, and this is awarded to only 1 or 2 students each year. The Portfolio Award is given to those students who have achieved the highest level of success in visual art during middle school. These students consistently demonstrate ever-improving strong natural abilities in art and willingly share their talents with students, teachers, and staff. This year we have 1 award winner. The Portfolio Award goes to Sydney Allen. Who's next? Who's next? Thank you, Sydney. And next, I would like to introduce Mr. Toussaint.
All right, Mrs. Lucas and I are going to introduce the Career and Technical Education Awards, starting things off with the Workplace Ready Award. These students displayed exceptional workplace ready skills, excelling in both the job application and job interview process. First award winner is Gracie Roberts and Owen McGinley. Next is Excellence in Computer Technology. These students displayed creativity and innovation through the use of computer hardware and software during their middle school experience. The first winner is Elliot Rowland and Emily Bernard. And next is the Excellence in Engineering Design Award. These students display technical excellence in engineering concepts and design practices during their middle school experience. The first award goes to Kayla Johnson and Bradley Bourne. Thanks, Kayla. And now I'd like to introduce Mrs. Lucas.
Hello, everyone. The next award is for Outstanding Entrepreneurial Practices. These students displayed effective and thorough entrepreneurial planning and demonstrated creativity during their middle school experience. Take this off. Catalina Koji, Kayla Johnson, and Morgan Panetta. This award is for Outstanding Leadership Qualities. These students continuously displayed productive and effective leadership in a workplace setting. They maintained a positive outlook and displayed enthusiasm for new learning throughout their middle school experience. Annabelle Marushuk and Skylar Keppen. And next, we'll have Mr. Bankston.
Hello, good evening. I'm going to announce the award for physical education, outstanding effort, and sportsmanship in PE. This award is given to students who consistently demonstrate leadership, enthusiasm, courtesy, and effort in physical education class. I have 8 awards to give. I'm going to do the boys first. Nathan Green, Michael Ramboros, Owen McGinley, and Chris Myers. Get the girls too. For the girls, thank you guys. Elizabeth Bustamante, Megan Kasparowski, Avery Connell, and Paige Fitzgibbons. Congratulations. I also have a new award this year. It's called PE Teacher's Assistant Award. It was a difficult year, and I had a couple of students that just stood out and really helped me out this year. They were tremendous help during and after class. They were always willing to help me with equipment when we could use equipment, set up. They even offered to help at the end of the day. A big thank you for all of your help and for just being really great humans during this difficult year. Brianna Renaud and Kevin Gabord. I don't think Brianna's here. Great job, Kev. Great job. Who am I introducing now? Stephanie Yunker. Yes.
Good evening, everyone. I am Stephanie Yunker. I am one of the world languages teachers here at the middle school, and my colleague Catherine Beck and I, we have awarded the following awards for excellence in communication. These students excel in all modes of communication: interpretive, interpersonal, and presentational communication. And those students are Elizabeth Bustamante, Maren Yost, Gracie Roberts, Alina Krober, and Morgan Pineda. Great job, folks. We also have the School and Global Communities Awards. The recipients of this award use the language both within and beyond the classroom for enrichment, personal enjoyment. They're just really fired up about the language. And tonight we're awarding this award to Brian Velasquez Diaz, and Nathan Green. Good job, Brian. Great work, Nathan. All right, we have one more, Lifelong Learning Award. The recipients of this award, they set goals, they reflect on their progress, and so they're able to make really good progress in proficiency. And these awards go to Sarah Muzinskis and Sydney Allen. And now I think we'll hear from Ms. Ketterer for music awards.
Hi, everybody. Myself and Mr. Tucker direct the band and chorus, so we will start with our 3 ensemble awards. Our first one tonight is Excellence in Chorus. This award is given to students who demonstrate excellence in overall leadership through middle school chorus. And our 2 recipients are Maren Yost and Skylar Keppen. The Band Director's Award is given to students who demonstrate strong musicianship, dependability, and dedication to instrumental music. And this year's recipients are Patrick May and Bradley Bourne, who I don't think they're here. And our final ensemble is Excellence in Jazz. And this award is given to students who have displayed commitment throughout jazz in middle school. And giving that to Annabelle and Cassidy Marshak. In addition to our ensembles, we also offer a digital music class. So our award for that is Excellence in Digital Remastering and Artistic Creativity. This award is given to students who display excellence in audio production concepts and creativity during their digital music course. And the award goes to Sydney Allen and Matteo Brusso. And last but certainly not least in the world of unified arts, we have an award for outstanding theatrical leadership. And this year especially was really a test of work ethic for our students because we all had to traverse into the unknown to be able to still put on a virtual performance that we all had fun with and was a pretty awesome finished product that I think we were all proud of. And so the award goes to Amelia Dietrichson and Caitlin Walsh. And we will move on to our academic awards with Mr. Steckloff.
Good evening. The 8th grade team is pleased to present 2 distinct awards for tonight. Each teacher will have the opportunity to honor students in the categories of high achievement and outstanding effort and engagement in their respective classes. The first award for high achievement is in a content area. Recipients of this award will have excelled in the content area. They have been highly successful on all tests, projects, and assignments while displaying an incredible work ethic. The second award the 8th grade team is presenting tonight is for outstanding effort and engagement within each course. Throughout the course of the year, the recipients have positively contributed to classroom discussion and demonstrated continuous effort. These students have immersed themselves in the subject's content while also becoming active members in the classroom. So for high achievement in U.S. history, Alina Krober and Annabelle Marushak. And for outstanding effort and engagement in U.S. history, Cassidy Marushak and Josh Stackpole. All right, I'll turn it over to Mrs. McDougall.
Good evening. Thank you very much. For our first award in science for high achievement for 2 students, Anna Stone and Summer Wright. Thank you, girls. For outstanding effort and engagement in science, I'd like to honor Sydney Allen and Caden Hennessy. I'd like to introduce Mrs. D'Angelo and Ms. Crook as well. Thank you.
High achievement in language arts goes to Paige Fitzgibbons and Skylar Kepin.
High achievement in language arts goes to Sydney Allen and Owen McGinley.
Outstanding effort and engagement in language arts goes to Chris Myers and Brian Velasquez Diaz.
Outstanding effort and engagement goes to Nathan Green and Frederick Bailey.
And next up, we'd like to introduce Miss Bell.
Good evening. Thank you for coming. High achievement in mathematics and algebra, Jack Larson and Maddie Verano. High achievement in grade 8 pre-algebra, Maren Yost and Beth Netabedi. Outstanding effort, Outstanding effort and engagement for algebra, Aiden Peterson and Michael Rambaros. Outstanding effort and engagement for pre-algebra, Avery Quinnell and Elliot Rowland. I think that concludes our academic awards, and now it's time for some special awards. Mr. Eric Martin will be coming up to award the Virtual Learning Academy. You're welcome.
Good evening. This is a very gratifying and somewhat proud award for me to be presenting. I am our Director of Curriculum Instruction and Technology. This is my first year in Portland. Very happy to be here. And in this very strange year, I've also been serving as principal of our Virtual Learning Academy. It's a very gratifying award because I get to, or a very gratifying role serving as principal for PVLA because I get to take credit for all the work that our dedicated teachers are doing to keep learning going for our at-home learners. And I just get to really celebrate without end the exceptional work that our at-home learners are doing to stay engaged and to stay committed to their learning. And it's really not easy. If I was forced to work from home, I would be terribly ineffective. All I do is go to the fridge a million times and talk to my cat. So the fact that our students have been doing it with such aplomb and dedication all year has truly been exceptional. And thank you to Ms. Millard for helping out. She's been one of our PVLA teachers teaching media studies this year. The Virtual Learning Award is centered on exceptional engagement in PVLA during the 2021 school year. These students excelled in the remote setting during the year. They stood out as models for their perseverance and dedication to learning despite the unprecedented times of the COVID-19 pandemic. We're very proud to present this award tonight to Emily Bernard and Nicholas Dumais. Thank you.
Our next award presented by Mr. Rose is the Character Award.
Hi, I'm Jamie DeRose. I'm the middle school counselor here, and tonight I'm giving out the Character Award. So this award goes to a student who has done an excellent job exhibiting responsibility, trustworthiness, citizenship, caring, and respect both for themselves and for our community. And that award goes to Caitlin Walsh. And now I'd like to introduce Corey Toussaint back to the podium for the Creative Scholar Award.
I am very excited to be presenting this award. This is the first time we've given this out. Plan on many more to come as well. The Creative Scholar Award. The Portland Middle School Unified Arts Team offers engaging, rigorous, and hands-on experiences for our students. Every student at Portland Middle School has the opportunity to have ongoing experiences with physical education, visual arts, and music, while also being introduced to experiences in world language and career and technical education. These non-traditional experiences appeal to all students, allowing them to explore various content areas which may result in the pursuit of a lifelong passion or future career. One of those experiences, the creation of our middle school yearbook, is just one of the many great skill-oriented projects all of our students have the chance to participate in within the Unified Arts curriculum. We are fortunate enough to be able to take a percentage of the profits earned from the sale of our yearbook and gift it to a student who excelled in a variety of Unified Arts classes offered here at Portland Middle School. This small monetary award is to be used to help this student continue to pursue an enriched and well-rounded set of skills which will assist them in their educational careers. This student was selected by the entire Unified Arts team, and we each congratulate them on this tremendous accomplishment. Congratulations to Nathan Green.
I'd now like to introduce Ms. Bell back to the stage to explain and then introduce us with our this year's award for the Margaret Downey Scholarship.
The Margaret Downey Scholarship Award is awarded every year to a student who emulates qualities of integrity, hard work, respect, character, and sensitivity, and a willingness to give a helping hand. Margaret Downey was a principal of Portland Middle School from 1986 to 1999. They asked me to introduce her because I had her in 1980 to 84. She was my principal when I was in high school. And her husband has established an award in her honor. Mr. Jim Downey, would you come down to the podium, please?
Thank you very much. I'd like to extend a heartfelt thanks for the staff of Portland Middle and to invite me here this evening. This is the 20th time this award has been offered. I've made 18 of them. There's been a couple, of course, we know last year that wasn't possible. Probably very few people here ever knew my late wife. So I'll just give you a brief rundown of who she was real quick. Born in Washington, D.C., lived on Connecticut Avenue in Washington, D.C., which I thought was kind of interesting. Went to school in D.C. schools. Her father passed away at a very early age. Therefore, going to college was difficult. There was a very lack of funds at the time in the family. However, Margaret persevered. As one of the qualities of her was able to forge ahead no matter what. So she went to a junior college, Montgomery Junior College in Maryland, got 2 years there, and then got out the book, the forms book, and said, where is the most inexpensive place where I can get an education? It just so happened to be at that time Central Connecticut, where her sister lived in Windsor. Called her sister up and asked if she could bunk in for 2 years, and also asked if she had a little cash where she could pay for it. She both worked out very well, and she did pay the loan back, every penny of it, and more. Then she taught English at Wethersfield High School. Left Wethersfield High School to come to Portland. And Portland was a very, very favorite town of hers, no question about it. She would come home with stories, always had a smile on her face. She really appreciated not only the students, but the parent support that Portland is noted for. Her duties here were the vice principal of the high school. I think the better term for that is the dean of discipline. It worked out quite well. She was not very big in stature, 5'2½". She always wanted me to put that half in there. So when it came to disciplining students such as members of the basketball team, who were noted for their height and whatever, that was never a problem. She may have been small in stature, but she was very, very big as far as her personality goes. From there, she went to Portland Middle, and that's where she finished her career and retired in 1999. Sad to say that I retired also from the city across, the big city across the river, as principal of an elementary school, Wesley Elementary School. So we both retired at the same time. We got one good year, and unfortunately, Margaret passed away in 2001, and that's when I started this scholarship. I have to say once again, and just to reiterate, that Portland was a very special place for her. And because of that, I started this scholarship. And looking at who Margaret was, I asked that this scholarship go to somebody who persevered, who was a friend when needed, who was generally liked very well, much to have in the company of others. So tonight, I'd like to present this award to Claire Palmer. Mama. I'm sorry. So I just presented a check whichever year I bring to put into the fund of it. So Claire, all the best. All right? Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much, Mr. Downey. And congratulations to Claire. The next award is the Principal's Award. It is awarded to an individual who's shown participation in school and community, citizenship, been a positive influence, has been dependable, shown responsibility, and continually shows character and integrity. When I was told by Ms. Elm that I needed to assign a specific award for me, I had a very easy time making that determination. I thought back to earlier in the school year when we were first rolling out our COVID-19 school protocols. And I remember being called into room 306. The students in that room were fearless. They were prepared to ask questions and engage in debate, and really didn't want to just follow a rule blindly. They wanted to understand why. The students invited me in and asked questions, and asked questions, and asked questions. And they continued. They kept asking their questions and coming up with thoughtful responses. I came in and they prepared their own paragraphs of writing that they wanted to present so they could better understand the rule. Not to debate, not to argue, not because they didn't want to follow, just they wanted to know, and they wanted to be involved. Stemming from that conversation, a student stood out to me who continuously took an effort to speak out on behalf of students and involve themselves. When I reached out to teachers to ask for some students to become members of our school climate committee so that we could have a student voice involved with the programs of our advisory and the events like this evening that we put together to create a positive school climate, unanimously this student's name came forward. When it came time for volunteering, when as a district was putting together an equity task force, it came as no surprise that this student put her name forward. And again, when I go to student council to see who are the students that are working hard to continuously push forward the student body, there is never a surprise that this student is always in the room. So it is my great honor to congratulate and award this year's Principal's Award to Skylar Keppen. I'd now like to invite up Dr. Britton to present our Cass Scholar Leadership Awards.
Hey, good evening, everyone. Let me start by thanking Mr. Hirshon. This is the end of Mr. Hirshon's first year, quite a year to take over Portland Middle School. He's brought a great energy to the school and done a really terrific job leading us through one of the most challenging years that any of us have ever experienced. So, Mr. Hirshon, thank you very much. Can we just have a round of applause for him? Yeah, this is a beautiful night. Thank you to Jamie and Maritza and everybody for putting this together for us. So I love these awards nights, and whenever I come to them, I'm struck by what they represent. You know, we're all here tonight to reflect on and show our appreciation for and respect for the hard work of our students, but underneath that, there's a lot of, I couldn't even count them, maybe tens of thousands of hours of effort that goes into these awards. So let me start by recognizing the teachers. You know, for all of these awards tonight, could we even count up the amount of time that you've put in planning the curriculum, writing the lessons, articulating the lessons, assessing the students, giving them feedback, motivating them? You know, their success is a tribute to everything you do. I can't thank you enough, especially in this year, you know, doing all of that work and planning it in 3 different models and in virtual learning and in hybrid. My goodness, you guys have been through the ringer this year. Our students appreciate it. I appreciate it. I can't thank you enough, teachers. Outstanding job. Thank you. Parents, of course. You know, our students' success is a reflection of the outstanding genetic makeup that you provide them, but also the home life that you provide them. You know, I have a 7th grader at home. I know what you're going through. It is an awful lot to keep our students motivated and on track, and they're going through a time of life where we know they need a lot of guidance, but they don't always want it the same way they did when they were younger. It's a very challenging time in all of our lives. I respect what you're going through. Our students' success is a reflection on the outstanding parenting that you provide them, and I can't thank you enough for that, and I know they appreciate it too. So parents, thank you. And of course, to the students here tonight, you've risen above the pack. You've separated yourself. Your teachers are here to recognize your hard work. Your administrators are here to recognize your hard work. I'm here. You deserve this night. I hope that this is something that will form a memory for you. And I can't wait to see you in 4 years at the Senior Awards night. I know that you're all going to go on to the high school level and accomplish great things. Thank you very much for everything you've done this year, and congratulations on a well-done job that we're recognizing this evening. So I get to recognize two students who have stood out, our scholar leaders. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to call them up. We'll call both of them up. I'll have them stand up here, and then I do want to say some nice things about each of them. So please join me in congratulating Jordan Harley and Annabelle Marushak. So everyone, this is Jordan. So when first meeting Jordan, you are immediately struck by his outgoing and friendly personality. Jordan is an engaged student who excels in the classroom as well as in the athletic realm through his participation in soccer, basketball, and track. I think I saw you at the track meet that was rainy, cold night. Remember that? Yeah, my son was there. Through his pleasant and easygoing demeanor, Jordan grabs the attention and respect of his peers, coaches, and his teachers. What is most impressive about this scholar leader is that Jordan finds balance in academics, athletics, and community. Whether it be his beaming smile or the well-spoken expression of ideas, students flock to this amazing young man. Jordan is the epitome of a role model, and Portland Middle School has been lucky to have a student who exemplifies what it means to be a scholar leader. Everyone, Jordan Hickey. Jordan Harley, excuse me. All right, everyone, this is Annabelle. So in her 2 years at Portland Middle School, Annabelle has left a lasting impression. She is a strong, confident, and engaged student who is not afraid to become involved and affect change. She is an avid competitor in sports such as dirt biking, track, and soccer. In addition to her involvement in sports, Annabelle has participated in the Future Problem Solvers program in grades 5 through 7 and has been an instrumental member of the Student Council. She was always a great teammate and encourages others. Annabelle's grades are at the top of her class, all while finding the time to lead the initiative of raising money for Portland Middle School Student Council and her 8th grade class send-off. Annabelle's peers recognize her efforts as a leader by electing her as a Portland Middle School Student Council officer. Annabelle serves as an example of students who can do it all, excelling both in and outside of the classroom. Congratulations, Annabelle.
And just a quick note about those awards. The CASCA Leader is an annual award that we, as an entire faculty, vote on. So those two individuals were voted on by the entirety of our Portland Middle School faculty to represent the Connecticut Association of Schools. So that ends our awards ceremony for this evening. In just a moment, I'll ask you all to recess out to our hall, where we'll have some snacks set out for you. I really just can't tell you enough how much I've appreciated, parents, the amount of trust that you place when you send your children here every day. And the exceptional children in this room today have exemplified what it means to be a Highlander. I look forward to continuing to celebrate the end of this 8th grade year with all of you students on Friday, as we have our promotion ceremony and then send-off. It should be a really wonderful event as we finish up an exceptional celebration of what's been quite a school year. Thank you all so much for coming this evening, and have an absolutely wonderful night.